And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Sounds going up against the Jokers. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And we're underway. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. One of the things you see every once in a while with a special talent is a guy who gets to the big league super fast. Chris Sale falls into that category. 13th overall pick in 2010 by the White Sox, singing, and he debuted 60 days later at the big league level. Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
Well, just a freak on the mound, and that delivery, something that people thought would cause injury for him early in his career, didn't. He started experience later on, but no surprise that his favorite player growing up was Randy Johnson.
Into Donaldson's glove. One out in the top of the first. Trey Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. To third. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down. David Ortiz now at the plate. And a good eye there.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Turner off of first with two away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And down on strikes he goes. Snap throw to first. Trey Turner at the plate. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Good hitters count the 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is outside. And now the count filled up 3-2. Righty to the plate. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And they get Turner for the out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. Check swing went around. 0-1.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Chapman snags it for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Second inning set to go. Now here is Chase Utley.
Chase Utley.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Sale ready. Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Utley checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he offered at it.
Batting fifth.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Just missed. In the air, left side. Aaron gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swung on, belted. Acuna moving back. Back some more, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Digging in, Craig Biggio. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And Craig and Kevin Biggio were just the second father-son combo to each hit for the cycle. Pretty cool for both of them. And you know how I love the cycle. On the ground to the left. Trey Turner gloves it. Slings to first. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, bottom half of inning number 2. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. And here it comes.
Talking about Craig's son, Kevin, he's a solid player, has a lot of his dad in him, too. Plays the game real hard.
Kicks and deals. Check swing, no appeal. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The wind and the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Grady Sizemore. Just off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch inside. Now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the power speed combo. Hank Aaron. Throw on to Freeman. That ends the inning. On to the third inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Got him swinging. Next to hit, Ricky Henderson. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Bounce to the right, and that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Turner swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And that is that. And now a man into scoring position. As we go to the last of the third. And here is Jonah Heim. On the ground, right side. Utley. Now the throw to first on the run. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Austin Riley. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
1 down, base is empty. Riley started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Judge really on his horse for this one. 2 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Center field. Sizemore settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. Start of the fourth. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz.
The designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Sale back to work.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And Sale deals. And a swing and a miss. Snap throw.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for strike one. In the air, left field. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. A little bit low. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a strike in there.
We got full count.
Out to short. It's through for a hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Grady Sizemore. Sale delivers. Late swing, foul to the left. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. So now 1 and 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
The pitch. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
In the dirt. Biggio collects, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Donaldson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And the righty deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Going 2 now. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And now the big-time power threat, Chipper Jones. Caught looking his first time up. And there's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And they get the out on Jones. And that is the third out of the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the speedy catcher, Craig Biggio.
Craig Biggio.
The pitch. Just missed. And there's a ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that's down and away.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. He goes down looking. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Chris, when you watch Freddie Freeman hit, the ability to make contact and slug, he's kind of the ultimate player for the modern game. And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
Yeah, his ability to drive the ball to left center field, that's when you always know Freddie Freeman is dialed in. When he's hitting hard line drives over the shortstop's head or short hopping the wall to left center, you better look out.
And the batter down, Ricky Henderson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And now the count is even.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
The center fielder.
And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Henderson moves under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. So digging in, Hank Aaron grounded out his first time. And that one handled. Whips it to first. Home after the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Now at the plate, Jonah Heim. And there's a foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And a 1-1. That's through there for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, here's Turner now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The 0-1.
No, that's low.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So now here's the DH, David Ortiz. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Utley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Judge off of first with 2 away. Got him looking for the K. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the D.
The designated hitter, Austin Riley.
H. Austin Riley. The pitch. There's the strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here's a 1-1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next one in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The tag, and he's out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Doubled his first time up.
Acuna Jr.
Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And first offering is fouled off. Chris, Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Yeah, he's kind of a thin, wiry guy, but packs some punch with the bat. But I got to say, the speed does jump out, and it's on both sides of the ball where he can change the game.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Maddox brings it in for the third out. Back here in Atlanta, Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
New pitcher on here, Eric Gagne. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
1-1.
That hits the dirt. And 1-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. And now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio.
The catcher, Craig Biggio.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And the right-hander deals just off the outside part of the plate. In the dirt. Heim down to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional seventh-inning stretch.
And welcome back. Bottom of the seventh. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
The right-hander back to work. And ball one. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Henderson on the move. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Fouled off down the right side. The wind of the pitch. In the dirt. Biggio sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Jones now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering upstairs. 2 outs. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Righty delivers. And it's even up.
2 strikes.
Henderson running hard to get it. Can't get there. Base hit. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. So up next, Grady Sizemore. In there, and it's 0-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Makes the grab, and that is that. Ready to begin the 8th, and now Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman.
Gagne back to work. Swing and a miss
0-1.
as he was out front that time. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. At the belt and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And the 0-1. And
1
downstairs.
ball, 1 strike.
That misses off the outside edge. 2-1 now. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That's a strike, and the count's full. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. Trey Turner now. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Back at Truist Park, here's the left fielder, Hank Aaron.
The left fielder.
Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the dirt. Throw on to Freeman, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Checks his swing, now an appeal to 3rd. And yes, he did. He went around. The wind of the pitch. Two away now. Austin Riley, the next to hit.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And first offering is fouled off. Upstairs. Turner on the run, sends it over to first, and the inning is over. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the ninth in this one. It's Aaron Judge now. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kimbrell, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Snap throw. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it. Ripped to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now running at second base, number 2, Jazz
Utley batting with one down, takes a strike. Missing inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are. Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact, little slow grounder to get the out.
Chapman tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Next pitch is outside. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And here it comes. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A towering home run, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Sizemore under it. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Leading off, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Goose Gossett.
And he deals. And that one upstairs. Gossage, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Gossage ready. And a swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Goose comes set. Acuna waits. The punch out there, and now just 2 outs away. Here's Trey Turner. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Gossage deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. Trey Turner goes deep, and they inch closer. It's 3-1. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And that one fouled off. And it's strike 2. Got him looking. Snap throw. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Josh Donaldson. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. coming to you live from Southern California. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Seoul going up against South Korea. All right, ready to get underway. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The wide to kick the pitch. Up the middle. And Albies is retired. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
So 2 down now, and here is Grady Sizemore. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the first. Here's some real power at the plate. Harry Ford.
The catcher, Harry.
And the pitch.
Always known for that power fastball, but interesting, he didn't get a whole lot of swing and miss with it early on. He got better with that stuff as his career progressed. And you talk about that World Series in 2018, he was absolutely fantastic out of the bullpen.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting second. No left field.
And stepping in is the speedy Jung-Hoo Lee. First offering misses the mark. Out there to center. Sizemore under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Trout.
Batting third.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Going 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Check swing, went around, and a count 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next offering misses, and it's a full count. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The pitch. Swings and misses. Snap throw. Back here at Petco Park, here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Gibson back to work. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next one just misses. It's 2-2. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike three. And now Hank Aaron. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Next pitch misses inside. 2-1.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
Second inning here, no score. Urias fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And that one fouled off. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. One more interesting thing about the Hammer, if you subtracted all of his 755 homers, he'd still have 3,000 hits. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's in there. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Lindor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fires over to Bellinger, and that is that. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. And now Shohei Ohtani. The wind and the pitch. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there. The 1-1. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch is outside. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here's Luis Urias. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
It's down on strikes. Snap throw. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. The 0-2. Goes down looking. And welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jonah Heim. The 0-1. Lindor fires across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Austin Riley.
The designated hitter.
Riley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The pitch. Swings through that.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Fires over to Bellinger, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now number 8.
The right fielder, number 8.
Eovaldi back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Got him. Looks like he picked up right where he left off. So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. Kim in his third season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of South Korea. And takes low for ball one.
Here's a fun fact for you. We've never had more active players from South Korea in Major League Baseball than we do right now.
Swings through that one for strike one. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
And delivers outside. There's the strike.
You got a full count.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Here's Cody Bellinger. One cool nugget on Evaldi comes from the same hometown as Nolan Ryan. Both guys from Alvin, Texas. They actually attended the same high school. They didn't meet until 2016. Evaldi pitching for the Yankees, visited the Astros, and that's when he got a chance to meet the Ryan Express. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Back here at the ballpark, here's Josh Donaldson.
The first baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit. Deep left field. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. Josh Donaldson leaves the yard, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Grady Sizemore. And there's a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Chipper Jones digs in now. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Lee makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the power speed combo. Hank Aaron grounded out his first time. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. Next pitch, not close, up high.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
In the dirt. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. here in San Diego. Bottom four. Here's the power hitting catcher, Harry Ford.
Harry Ford.
And a pitch.
There were no bad seasons for Hammer and Hank. There were hardly even any bad days.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one is inside, ball one. Check swing, went around. 1-2. And a pitch. He goes down looking. Now, Jung-Hoo Lee, 0 for 1 so far. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one hit to right. Acuna there. And there are 2 down. And now batting, Mike Trout. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Just missed. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snap throw. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Acuna now. Ball one low. Chris, the tools for Acuna, the one thing that jumps out for me, power, and power to all fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago. He looked like a left-handed hitter hitting home runs that direction.
And Acuna retired. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Trout makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The designated hitter.
Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there. And another ball.
2-0.
Smoked on the ground a second. Albies over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Luis Urias. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Next pitch is inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Urias leads off first with 1 away. This one in the dirt. And the runner holds. And the righty deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
The batter, number 8.
Number 8 getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-1 now. And that one a little bit high. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Welcome back. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. There's a swing and a miss. Siggy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, with the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. His meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone. Even with the pitch on the outside part of the plate, he still pulled that one into the outfield. The defense was ready for it with the shift, but no one could come up with it.
Donaldson, the next to hit, takes outside. And now it's even up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is down low. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. Runner at first with no outs here. Off the mark there. And the count's full.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
That's his second hit of the day. And that's going to roll to the wall. Ozzie flying around third. He will score. It's 2-0.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
The batter, the third baseman,
Now it's going to be Chipper Jones. Lee takes it in for the out. One away. Now the left fielder, Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron.
That one not close, and it's 1-0.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Urias throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Urias over to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a speed threat. Ha-Sung Kim.
The third baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Bellinger in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Cody Bellinger, remember, in 2017, he won the Rookie of the Year, hit 39 homers, and that set a National League rookie home run record. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's the catcher, Harry Ford.
Yeah, Boog, a tremendous athlete. He won the Rookie of the Year as a first baseman, plays center field with the tops in the game, and has got a Gold Glove and right.
The 1-1. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Gibson back to work. They get the out on Acuna, and there's 1 down. Jonah Heim will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Here's a 1-2. That's out number 2. And the batter now, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And there's the strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Got him looking. Snap throw. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Down the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. The right-hander back to work. And a good eye there.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Wow.
And first offering is fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 0-2. The punch out there. Snap throw. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Check swing, no appeal. Next one misses. Now 2-0. Left-hand batter waits. That to right. Acuna has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And here it comes. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first. One up, one down. So up next, Josh Donaldson.
Now batting.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And he deals. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And a pitch. Urias makes the grab for the second out.
The
Grady
center fielder, number
Sizemore
24.
now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Sizemore.
That misses, and that's ball 1. That one is upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
Back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Now batting. Third baseman, Chipper.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. Trout ranging back, looking up, pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in San Diego, here's the second baseman, Luis Urias.
Second baseman, Luis Urias.
Goose Gossage will take over here, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching, Goose Gossage.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Gossage, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Next pitch is popped up. Donaldson under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Fires to first on the run, and that is the inning. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Hank Aaron. Gibson back to work.
Ball that's outside.
Bellinger drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one wrapped foul. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Lindor off of first with 2 away. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive.
But what's amazing that he's just now about to throw his 100th pitch. I mean, that's something that he can be really proud of when this thing's over.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Lee makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 9th, down the third baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
The third baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Gossage, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Gossage ready.
0-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Got him swinging. 1 down. There comes Cody Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Aaron Loop gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now batting, the catcher, Yu Chen.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Bellinger stands at first with one out. Next offering is down low at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they're down to their final out. And here is Jung-Hoon Lee. Swing and a foul straight back. Strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these guys it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
The shutout ended.